what residents who live near the golf course have to deal with. And that's not the only hazard. There are also these live unsecured electrical panels inside what's left of the long-abandoned facility's hut, no doubt posing a threat to children from the surrounding neighborhood who also roam the forsaken expanse, which has become for them a playground of sorts. There are also the open pits left behind where the Mulligan's restaurant once stood. Mr. Swan contends when the place was shut down, it proved to be a contributing factor to the difficulties now being faced by the former capital.
A main economic hub engine of this community has been removed for 4 years. And the evidence of that is being experienced throughout the community. The spillover benefits of a golf course in a community are huge for locals, both socially and both economically, and especially for tourism.
The St. George's West Member of Parliament bemoans the fact that since the Club Med Hotel was demolished in 2008, there's only been talk that it's going to be replaced. Now he wonders whether that will happen at all, given these difficulties seemingly being faced.
Not long ago, my colleague, Mr. Charlie Swan, asked parliamentary questions, and we were able to find out that, in fact, as a consequence, that they're very much in breach of the lease that they were given. The lease was not tabled in Parliament, so the parliamentary questions then brought it forth that they have certainly expired the time and they should have completed this. We will be approaching formally again the government to find out what the government's intentions are.
However, Mr. Swan makes it clear his is not only to criticize or complain, and so he has come up with some suggestions as to how the facility might still be used to energize the old town.
Look at developing even as such a 9 holes of the golf club to focus around the St. George's Club. The St. George's Club is a hotel, timeshare facility that's been functioning in St. George's non-stop since 1980. And this golf club was built not only to enhance the former Club Med property, but also the St. George Club. And I think the St. George Club were left out of the equation when government gave this property to Mr. Bazarian to be developed. So what I would like to see in the interim, because there's no sign that this golf club is going to be redeveloped, but the golf holes still remain. We can redevelop the western side of 9 holes to have 9-hole facility. The eastern side we can utilize for a great training facility.
We met Mrs. Irene McMorrow from New York, who, along with her husband, has been visiting Bermuda almost every year for the past 40 years and staying in St. George's. She says the loss of the golf course has been a huge disappointment for her and her husband.
It's an absolute heartbreak. We've played golf here for so many rounds of golf that we can be back home in New York all winter and picture hole by hole and what we would shoot and what club I'd need and watch out for the wind on number 9. And not having that is an absolute shame for us and for the community. The men's club is lost all of this. And of course, I don't know, shall I go into the fact that there was a fantastic Mulligan's restaurant here with the greatest chef, and we miss it all.
Elsewhere, Mr. Swan says Works and Engineering Minister Michael Weeks has promised to address the danger posed by the live electrical panels, and he adds he is hopeful Tourism Minister Wayne Fairbairn will give some thought to his suggestion for a limited reopening of the golf course. Gary Moreno, reporting for ZBM News 9.